All right, let's talk about a card that makes a lot of people nervous when it shows up in a reading, the Five of Pentacles. I mean, let's be real. Seeing this card can feel like a punch to the gut, right? It's all about hardship, feeling isolated, and just struggling. It's that feeling like you're out in the cold and absolutely nothing is going your way. But what if I told you this card's real secret is actually hope? Yeah, you heard me right. In this explainer, we're going to uncover that hidden message and see how the Five of Pentacles can actually guide us towards the light, even when things feel super dark. So, you ready? Let's get into it. Okay, so when this card shows up upright, it paints a pretty bleak picture. You see these two figures just struggling through the snow. It's really representing a time of genuine, tough difficulty. You can almost feel that cold wind, can't you? The weight of what they're going through is palpable. So what does that mean for you? Well, it can signify a time where you feel like the whole world is against you. Maybe it's financial loss, some health issues, or just feeling totally alienated from everyone. And this card, it really points to what we call a lack mindset. You know, when you're so focused on what's going wrong that it's all you can see, and it just creates this awful cycle of worry and stress. And if this pops up in a love reading, oof, it can feel pretty lonely. If you're single, it can tap into that deep feeling of being unwanted. Or maybe you're just ready to throw in the towel on dating altogether. And for couples, it often signals this emotional disconnect, like you're in the same room but a million miles apart. The real question the card asks is, are you gonna pull together through this or let it pull you apart? Now, what about career and money? Here, the card can represent some very real, very tough struggles. Things like losing your job or even bankruptcy. But it can also point to that feeling of being a complete outcast at work. You know, like you're totally undervalued, isolated, and you just don't belong. So let's cut to the chase. If you're asking for a simple yes or no answer, the Five of Pentacles is usually a no. It's basically a heads up, telling you to stay grounded, manage your expectations, and just brace yourself for a challenge. Okay, but here's where it gets really interesting. This is the turning point, and honestly, it's hidden in plain sight. See that brightly lit window in the background? That's the key. It's this powerful symbol of hope, of support, of a safe haven, and it's just waiting there to be noticed. Which leads to the big question, right? If help is literally right there, why don't they just go inside? And this is where the card asks us to look at ourselves. What stops us from asking for help? Is it our pride? Is it shame? Or sometimes, are we just so focused on our own problems that we don't even see the support that's staring us right in the face? This really highlights that lack mindset we were talking about earlier. The card is practically begging us to shift our perspective. It's saying, hey, instead of focusing on everything you've lost, what if you looked for what you still have? Instead of pushing people away, it's a huge nudge to find connection and let people support you. So the core message here is really simple, but so powerful. You are not as alone as you think you are. But, and this is a big but, you might have to be the one to take that first scary step and actually ask for help. It's a tough love reminder that, pride doesn't pay the bills. All right, so what happens when we flip this card over? Everything changes. When the Five of Pentacles is reversed, it's a huge positive turning point. It's like the storm is finally lifting and you can actually see that light at the end of the tunnel. Basically, this reversal means the worst is behind you. Whew, you're starting to get your feet back on the ground. New opportunities are popping up, and that self-confidence, it's coming back. Whether it's a new job, paying off debts, or your health is improving, positive change is on its way. And you can see this powerful shift across every part of your life. That period of isolation in your love life, it's giving way to real connection again. That devastating job loss, it's turning into new, better opportunities. And that financial stress, it's finally starting to ease up as stability returns. The key takeaway here is the struggle is ending. But wait, there is one more layer to this reverse card. Sometimes it can point to a totally different kind of poverty, a spiritual poverty. This is when you might have all the material things you need, the money's fine, the job is secure, but you just feel empty and unfulfilled on the inside. It's a really important reminder that true wealth isn't just about what's in your bank account. Okay, so let's get practical. What do you do when this card shows up in your reading? I've got a simple little guide for you, and honestly, it works whether the card is upright or reversed. Step 1, acknowledge what's happening, but do it without any shame. This is a tough situation. It's not some personal failing on your part. Step 2, look up. Actively identify that lit window in your life. And step 3, the hardest part, swallow your pride, and ask for help. And then, just as important, accept it. And please, remember this. The Five of Pentacles is a minor arcana card. That's tarot speak for this isn't permanent. The struggles it represents, they are not meant to last forever. Think of it like a really tough season, not a life sentence. Seriously, this too shall pass. So, that brings me to my final question for you. Where is the lit window in your own life that you might be overlooking right now? And there you have it, our deep dive into the Five of Pentacles. It's a card that reminds us that even when we feel completely lost, warmth and support are often just one single glance away. It's not just a card of hardship, it's a card of resilience, recovery, and the incredible hope that is always, always within reach.
Continue your tarot journey by liking, subscribing, and checking out our books. The link is in the description below. Until next time, goodbye.